got lips like the sunset. When you get undressed, I'm losing my head. I'm losing my head. I'm losing my head. You got moves I can keep up. Peanut butter skin, baby, you let me out.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share a video with you guys of how I've been doing my foundation recently. I've had a real routine. I normally don't do that. I always try to try new things, and lately I just have really been loving the products I've been using. I wanted to share it with you guys, so without further ado, let's get it started. So to start, I'm using this primer. It's Bobbi Brown. It's a vitamin enriched face base. I seriously have been loving it. I've been wearing it every single day. And I've had it for a really long time, but just recently I've been using it a lot, and I feel like I'm not picking anything else up. I'm just gonna like put it on my finger a little bit and just gonna put it on. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using two different ones. I'm going to be using a drugstore one and a high-end one because I feel like the high-end one, this one's the Cogendo Aqua foundation. I feel like this one is a little sheer and I need like a little bit more coverage. So I add this matte and poreless from, what is it? From Maybelline. I added from Maybelline. I put these two together and it's seriously amazing. This one's like really dewy and this one's matte, so they balance each other out really nice. So just to mix them together, I just put it on the beauty blender. I'm sure it's like I'm almost out of this. I feel like there's a better way I could do this, but this is just how I do it, so I'm not gonna do anything different for the video. So I just do that. I just mix them together. So I'm just gonna start applying all over my face. I go over my eyes with my foundation because I feel like my lids are a little dark. I know some people like do their eye makeup first and everything, but I can't do that. I don't know why. I have to do my foundation first. I have to have like an even layer. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing my concealer, and my all-time favorite concealer right now is this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm using the shade Vanilla Light 2. So I put it under my eyes, and I also am going to put it on my forehead and my chin because I am dealing with a few little breakouts right here, and I just want to cover that up as much as I can. So I'm blending out my concealer with my beauty blender. So a really important part of using concealer is setting it. Your concealer is not going to work. It's going to crease. It's not going to do what it's supposed to do if you don't set it. So my favorite thing that I always use to set my concealer is the Anastasia contour kit. I always use this banana shade. I'm on my second pan, and that's pretty big, like going through a whole pan and buying a new one. I really like it. So I'm going to set it with that. I'm going to set all places on my face that I put concealer. Yeah, for bronzer I'm using NARS Laguna. This is seriously, I have been wearing this so much. This is actually my third Laguna bronzer, so it's like I love it. I've gone through it so many times, and I'm going to buy a new one when this one's gone. So I kind of just like, you know, so I can see where my cheekbones are. And I'm using this Real Techniques brush, by the way. I don't know like if they have them, they just say Real Techniques on it. I don't think they have like any names. But I'm pretty sure this is like the contouring, bronzing brush. I don't know. I got an Ulta. I don't know. And then I'm going to bronze up my forehead too. Because it has been winter, so I am really, really white right now. And I try to do anything to make myself look tanner. And that includes a lot of bronzer. I've been using this, the Benefit What's Up. It's seriously so good. I use it underneath my highlight. I almost use it like kind of a highlight primer. It just really makes it like pop and really stick to your skin and look super dewy and super I always do it after I do my foundation and my bronzer. I don't do it before anything else. I know if you guys follow Luster Lux, you should. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. She's amazing, but she puts it on sometimes before she puts anything else on. And I don't really know how that works, but I like to do it on top so you can see it a little bit more. But she's the reason I bought it, because her highlights pop in and I want to be her. She's amazing. This is all I'm doing. I'm just putting a little bit on my finger. Actually I need to do both fingers because why not? I'm going to highlight a little bit extra. And then I'm just kind of dabbing it onto my cheekbone. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm kind of like, you have to like kind of blend it in with your finger too, because if you just dab it, it's just going to look like a stain, you know. You want to kind of like brush it out a little. And this is not my highlight. This is really what's going underneath my highlight. I know some people wear this by itself. It doesn't pop enough for me to wear it alone. It really pops with something else. And I constantly kind of go over and so I do highlight on my nose and on my forehead and on my chin too, but I only use the What's Up on my cheeks just because I feel like I have dry skin, but I feel like it might make me a little bit oily on my nose or kind of like move around. I know people say it doesn't, but that's just my preference. I just don't. I only use it on my cheeks. So I got this glow kit. You guys can see. It's seriously so beautiful. I'm mixing these two shades. This is what I always do. I do a lot of this one and I just like kind of do a little bit of this one. This is my favorite shade, so we're really gonna go ham on that one and then just a little bit of that one. The one that I'm liking is called Sunburst, by the way. I don't think you can buy these individually yet. I think you need the whole kit, which is actually a pretty good deal. For $40 you get 4 highlighters. That's pretty insane. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of spritz my brush. Basically anywhere we put the What's Up, the highlighter, that's where you're going to put on top of the powder highlighter. And sometimes I bring my highlighter up a little bit and I highlight on the side of my face. Routine that I'm showing you guys is like my everyday routine lately. The only thing that's different is I'm using a different blush because I just got this one. It is so pretty. I got it from Morphe. It is the 9B blush palette It's seriously everything. I feel like this was like $16.99, and I feel like I don't need to buy another blush for a very long time because I'm set. I have like every tone, every color that I would ever dream of. So I'm just going to be using this kind of mauve-y color because I think this is really pretty. This is only my second day using it. Typically, for every day, I'd probably use something like MAC Warm Soul, something kind of peachy. But I'm kind of going for something different. I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks very lightly. I'm just putting a little bit more on, not too much, not going to go too crazy. I mean, this might be crazy for you guys, but... And then since I forgot to earlier, I'm going to highlight my nose and my Cupid's bow. Just very lightly on the Cupid's bow. I'm going to be using my favorite setting spray of all time. I think most of you probably know how amazing this is. Everybody uses this. If you don't have it, you need it. I have the little mini one because I just refuse to buy a full size for $40. I don't know why. I will forever buy the travel size from Sephora. It's not like it's saving me any money. I'm still going to go back and buy it. But this is just, it just helps me, my bank account. It makes me feel a little bit better about it. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my brows off camera because I want to do another video more in depth for you guys, like explaining how I do it instead of just zooming through it really quick. So that'll be coming soon. I just didn't want to show you guys today. So I went ahead and I did my brows, and then now I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with the same highlighter that I used on my face, the Anastasia Sunburst, and I'm also going to be putting it in my inner corner. And I'm just using this little elf brush. I don't even know. I think my dad got this for me literally on Christmas a few years ago before I was even into makeup. But it honestly works really, really well for my brow bone and my inner corner. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my eyes off camera too, just because I feel like this video was really about my face. I didn't really want to go too in depth on my eyes. So what I did for my eyes was just something really, really simple. I literally only used one color. I've been wearing this a lot. It's this one from the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette. It's the shade called Anaheim. Represent OC. I'm just kidding. It's just like a taupey brown, like very neutral shade, and I just really, I don't put a lot of it on. I just put a little bit on my lid just to kind of just give it something. I've been really into like really fast natural makeup lately, just like a little bit of eyeshadow and some lashes. The lashes I'm wearing are the Ardell Wispies, my favorite. Okay, so I did my eyes obviously, but I wanted to show you guys the lipstick I've been wearing a lot. It's super, super affordable. It's from e.l.f. It's literally like $3. This one has been my favorite of the moment. I seriously haven't been reaching for anything else. This is like the color I've been wearing every single day. So I thought I would include it in this because I really have been loving it. It's just the shade Natural. So it's just like a very neutral nude. And the liner that I'm going to wear with it is this NYX one, which is also really affordable. I'm pretty sure their liners are like $2 or like maybe even like $1.99. I mean, it's like a penny difference. So yeah, for the liner I'm using this NYX one. It's in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. So this is the final look. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below, or if you have any ideas, please let me know. All my Instagram and my blog and everything will be linked in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Have fun! Have a good time!
Thanks, Mom.
I'll pick you up from school later.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm really hungry.
I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, just Thank you.
Is that my palette that just fell?
That was her palette. Do not worry, guys.
What?
I'm like, thank
Just happened. We wasted an entire song. Remember how you were like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the song to start over? 3 minutes went by.
I was like, okay. Thank you, God. 3:12.
That took.
Started at 1 o'clock. Honey,
That's insane.
the struggle.
It's so fun.
You let me down, I can show you that I'm worth it. But when we get magnetic,